This video was sponsored by Enhance, Elbilmek, a bit road planner, Kempower and bilkomponenter. Yo, what's up? Tonight we're gonna go on a trip to Geilo. I've tested this car on the motorway. I tested it driving like an old man, but I wanna test how it is to hammer it at night now. So you're gonna go to Geilo, typical B roads there, right? How does it handle to get there and back again? How is the comfort? How is the range? How is the consumption? Yeah, slightly different scenario than we had done before. So it is actually almost 11. And we're getting ready and it's quite bright outside. Yeah, you're gonna love the Nordic summers. But let me show you the plan. You see we're here at Jessheim, we're gonna go to Geilo. But at night now, there are some road works over here. And that's 2 hours away. And they close the road completely. And they open it every hour. So if I start soon, I should be there at 45 minutes past midnight. And then exactly at 1, they're gonna open it up so you can pass it. Otherwise you have to drive a weird detour. Well, actually over here, a long ass detour. So yeah, let's get ready. And then off we go to Geilo. We just passed Maura, and yeah, over here the road is slightly bumpy, and I can feel that this car is a bit bouncy. Okay, it's not like D-PAL bouncy or I-Pace bouncy, it's like a boing, boing, boing. But there's still slight bounciness, like somewhere between a typical German car's ride quality and slightly bouncy Chinese car, if that makes any sense, right? But I mean, it's still pretty good, and nice soundproofing, quiet in here, nice soft materials, but maybe lacking some ambient light. But also navigation is not very good, is it? In it, because you see here, it estimates we'll be there at 58 minutes past midnight. No, it seems like it thinks I'm gonna drive like an old man, but I ain't driving like an old man tonight. It's 80 zone here. I'm going at 90, which is around 87 GPS speed. This is also the speed that the mother truckers will be hammering if there be any mother truckers tonight. So yeah, we're just gonna go all in, hammer it, and see how it goes, and then see also if we can reach. Can we reach Geilo without needing to recharge? Well, we'll have to find out. We're getting close to flow, and you know, most Chinese cars, they have this annoying feature where it slows down in a curve if you use adaptive cruise control. Well, look here, coming to a curve now, I'm going at 90 speed, whoop, it doesn't slow down. It went through that curve, no problem. Also, there was very little body roll. Okay, this car is slight boat, but still, wow. And also in the past, before I got here, all the curves, I just went 10 over the speed limit, which is around 7 or 8 GPS speed, right over, and it doesn't slow down in the curves. This is just the way I like it. Because if I want to slow down, I will slow down myself, not the car slowing down. And then also many cars, you cannot turn off this feature. It will slow down automatically. It's like, oh no, there's a curve 9, let's go langsam over here. No, go schnell. Full speed, the speed I set to the cruise control is the speed I wanted to take the curve. And this car will actually do it. I tried it even in the past, some of the sharper curves, it did just go full speed around it, no problemo. Yeah, wow. I think MG's been watching my videos. No, but you know, German cars, they also work like this, most of the German cars. Yeah, and then some of the Audis, okay, you have to turn off that curve slow down feature, but then it also goes fast around the curves. Wait a minute, This is a stretch that was supposed to be closed at night. Maybe they just had it scheduled, but they don't actually close it at night tonight, because tomorrow, or technically today, is public holiday. Yeah, great. We can hammer it now. There's slow pokes in front of us. We are now at Geilo, and so far the consumption is 169 watt-hour per kilometer. That's actually not too bad, considering that it's cold-ish outside. It's 4 degrees Celsius. It was around 8 earlier, so yeah, it's a night run. We have been gaining some elevation, so now we're gonna go the last bit over to Geilo. So it's a nice clean run at night, almost no traffic, lots of hammering. Yeah, so all good, right? Yeah, now we are passing by Geilo, the classic Geilo Supercharger. This is the only outpost where they have 24/7 gas station open. So I'll see if I stop by here on the way back or something. But now I don't have to stress with the whole choke point. Oh yeah, look, Kempower. We're finally here, Circle K Geilo, yeah. So before, before kids, I would come over here and then top up slightly, and then actually we have to turn in over here, and then sleep over here. But I don't have time for that, unfortunately, because of kids. But yeah, you see, in Norway, you can just have soda laying around outside here at night, and nobody will actually steal it, because the Norwegians, they are honest people. We also have sprinklervassel over there. But okay, anyway, it took 2 hours and 53 minutes to get here. We've been hammering it, 81 kilometers per hour, 179 watt-hour per kilometer. Yeah, and we are 36%. But I want to see how far can we go. So we're just gonna turn around. I'm not even going to bother to go out here. It's cold, it's 4 degrees Celsius, slight wind maybe. So we just turn around. Everything is closed there anyway. Yeah. So all right, fuck sekundi, maybe next time. Oh, it's 2:40 at night now, 41. We're at Bromma and I'm getting really sleepy, so I'm gonna try to take a power nap. But actually, the consumption will be counting up while we're stationary. So you see, it's 168 watt-hour per kilometer. We can see once we are up again in around 15 minutes what it is. But yeah, battery is, well, it was cooling down. Now it's actually heating up again as we go lower on state of charge. So, all right. Oh, I was so tired, so I stopped at the resting area, and that was not a 15-minute power nap. It was more like 1 hour and 15 minutes. But anyway, we're now at the Supercharger at Gulsvik. So we were idling for over an hour earlier, but okay, that's why the consumption is slightly higher. But yeah, we are down to 6%. It's time to charge, and the battery actually cooled down to 12-13 degrees. So let's see if we Colgate now. Well, we're taking 124 kilowatt. So there's a slight Colgate. We're supposed to take around 130. We can see here also. Current is supposed to be 400 something. Yeah, okay. Slight Colgate, but this is actually pretty good. I want to go over here. Next stop at Sokna. That's 28 kilometers away. I have to make sure we have enough juice, but over there, we have the new Ioniq site up and running now. Wait a minute, maybe it's a limitation of the charger, I'm not sure. because we're still taking 125 amps. These are V2 supercharger. Maybe they don't deliver enough current for this car. Well, let's try Ioniq then. Ta-da! Here you see brand spanking new Ioniq site. Yeah, but wow! I'm surprised to see that they have reserved some spots, or at least they designed it to be truck friendly. You see, these are big stalls, these are smaller stalls. Yeah, but all of these are 350 kilowatt. Let's check here. Check the info plate. Well, I don't know what's it called here. Okay, see. So it's ABB. Well, I'm not sure if I'm too old to read all that stuff. Max 500 amp, okay, and then 920 volts. So they seem to be still 350 kilowatt. But you know, eventually Ioniq, they're gonna make 600 kilowatt chargers. They will not be ABB, supposedly. That's Alpitronic. Yeah. So alright, anyway, you know, I came here. Oh, look at this. To ta hinja. Oh, maybe I'm the first one to plug it in. Wait, what the heck? You know, before you could press the detail button to see kilowatts and also volts and amps, but now they don't have it here. What? Oh, you know, this is the ABB charger. The one I use at Ioniq is not ABB, it's tritium, so maybe they use different software. Okay, that's a bummer. Let's check inside the car then. Oh yeah, 136 kilowatt. And then what about here? Okay, 340 amp. Wait, I'm just gonna see it. I think that's maximum. Yeah. What, didn't I get it at the V2 supercharger? No, I don't know. But we don't need to charge too long before we have enough juice to go home. Let me see. If I do this, search, and then find yes home. How far away from home are we? Select, sending data to China, 97 kilometers. Okay. So since I knew that I was going to be in no man's land where everything is closed at night, I brought my own food. Yes. You see, you're thinking, oh wow, wife is so nice that she made some food for you. Well, I made it myself. Yeah, this is just some stir-fried vegetable with minced meat. But I wonder, is it still safe to eat? Because the rice has been sitting like this for 10 hours. Still tastes good, I hope. Okay, by the time I finish eating, we are at 66%, taking 69 kilowatts. But I noticed something. I had HVAC running now. You see here, or if you go home here, at Auto. And that doesn't mess up the cooling. So, you know, since I'm not doing a challenge now, it doesn't matter if I become late, right? But I see here that the battery temperature didn't go that high. 39 something was the highest I've seen. During 1,000 kilometer challenge, it actually hit 45 degrees. But then I had HVAC off. But I was driving faster. The battery was warmer, yeah, at arrival. So this should indicate that for the MGS5, you can run the heater and you will not replicate. Some other systems, the heater or the heat pump might steal the heat pump for heating the cabin, and then it messes up the cooling for the battery, and then you charge slower. But that's not the case here. Sending data to China. Wow, this was only a 20-minute charging stop and we are good to go. But I noticed something else. They actually put trash bins here by the chargers. Ah, great. And you see, if you ever wonder where the kidney grill from the BMW is from, well, the design is from trash cans. finally back home now, and yeah, it's a little bit past 10 degrees outside. But there, you see here, consumption 173 watt-hour per kilometer. This is total round trip, but we did nap in the car for a little bit over an hour, so I think it should have been around 170 watt-hour per kilometer, maybe 169. I think that's pretty good for this size car, and that this was a night run. It was cold. The coldest was 3 degrees Celsius. I think that's quite decent, yeah. Oh yeah, before I forget it, this camera that films the front windscreen, or through the front windscreen, had the CPL filter, or the polarization filter on last night. I forgot to remove it. Normally I will remove it at night for night shot, and then I put it on for daytime. So the shots might appear to be a bit darker, but it's just because this filter steals around a half stop, 2/3 stop something. But there you guys have it, the MGS5. The more I drive it, the more I like it. When I did that short test drive, just a couple of hours, I didn't get the right impression of it. But now, after spending a lot of time, 1,000 kilometer challenge, range test, Sunday drive, and now this trip to Geilo in various scenarios, I'm just more and more impressed how MG can make this great car. Okay, it's not the best when it comes to ride, it's not the best when it comes to charging, it's not the best, but it scores still, let's say, 80%. Right, on many categories. And then when you consider the price, 350k NOK in Norway, I think there is nothing that can match it, that has all this, you know, and rear-wheel drive, 231 horsepower. Elrock, if you start speccing it with the same equipment, might be around 400k. So it's like a bargain. 2 thumbs up for me if the other thumb would be available. That's gonna be it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching, and talk to you later.